my god, hey chat, how's it going? Welcome, happy Monday. I almost said Wednesday because I'm so used to it being Wednesday. How are we doing today? Why is the camera showing under my bed right now? Hello? Hello, Kit, Pack, Mike, Matthew, Smiley, Bandit, Evelyn. How's it going? It is day 1 of stream week. Let me fix, hold on. Okay. Oh my god, no, that's too far over. Hold on. Come on. Right. Welcome! How's it going? Happy late 4th of July for those of you who celebrated this weekend. I simply had one extra friend over, so it was me, my friend Samuel, Evan, and Abel, and we played board games. We're really into Harmonies lately. It's like a habitat building board game, so it's kind of like if Pokopia was a board game, but just for habitats, you know? Love that game. If you haven't played it, it's so good. I'm down with the sickness. I'm so sorry, Evelyn. Yeah, day 1. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Introducing the one, the only, Lex Play. Lex the Rock Playson has entered the chat. I actually showered right before stream, and I was, like, really feeling it, you know? I was like, oh my god, I think I'm gonna do, like, an everything shower day. Like, we're gonna shave and everything. It's gonna be really fun. And then I got in the shower, and I was like, no, get me out of here, get me out of here. Then I literally eliminated one element of my usual hair routine, and only I just did shampoo and conditioner. I was like, yep, this was a good shower. I mean, I washed myself too. But I was like, well, this is a good shower. Did not do an everything shower in the slightest, y'all. I was like, wow, actually, I wanna be dry and warm. Although that's not a problem with climate change, am I right? Anyway, I've been doing some work on my pallet town today to try to up the environment level. So I did make a couple habitats. This one we just made on the Cloud Island last week, so you should recognize that one. It's for Belda. And then I got mag mortar with my little miniature kitchen. So Ollie, hello. I'm sorry you have a storm right now. Hope you're okay. Shannon, welcome in. Alrighty, we are going. Oh, have I completed something? This was the goal. This was the goal. We have 2 more levels where I can get unlimited amounts of white paint. I actually had a dream last night, inspired by Pokopia, where I got to buy a bunch of stuff, and then I looked up, and I only had 200 Pokecoins, gold, whatever the heck these are. I had 200 gold, and I was like, oh no. I finally have everything I could ever dream of, and I can't use it. So yeah, anyway. It is invading my dreams. Have you started Oryx and Crake? No, I have not. I am still reading. That's actually in the background here. This book is on my pillow. It is a book. It is the edition of Mockingjay that has the leaves on the side. So, like, I think the first book had green or something. The second book has yellow. This one has pink. I can't remember what the first book has. It's definitely, I don't think it's green. But anyway, I have that. I'm still reading that. I have, like, probably less than 50 pages left. I've just been dragging my feet because, I mean, if you've read The Hunger Games, you know how or watched it, you know how it ends. Like, it's just really depressing, and I'm not, oh my god, I'm not ready for everything that happens there. So I've been really dragging my feet about reading. I've been gaming a lot instead because I discovered Slay the Spire, and Slay the Spire is really fun. I've also been playing a game that I'm going to share with you guys in a video at some point. I'm not gonna make a promise as to when, because it'll just be whenever I get around to editing it all together, because it's gonna be probably a few hours worth of content that I want to make into maybe a 20 to 30 minute video. But it is Hosey. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's a new-ish, it came out this year for sure, like cozy home renovating game, and it kind of reminds me, some elements of it remind me of the camper van game. I have posted a video of camper van if you haven't seen it, so you can look that up if you like. But camper van gives you, like, you get to design your camper van, and then they give you boxes, and you get to take items out of, it's not boxes necessarily, it's like little circles on the side that show what type of item it is. So you can, like, you'll see that, like, one type is food, and you're like, okay, well, I'm ready to do the refrigerator, so let me go ahead and get all this food in. It's kind of similar, but with cardboard boxes in Hosey, where there'll be labeled cardboard boxes. And and you unpack it into the room. But before you do that, it kind of reminds me of the power wash simulator. You have to clean up the building that you're going to be furnishing. So I think it's pretty fun so far. I've put about probably a little over an hour into it now, and it's been pretty fun. I'm like a third-ish of the way through the game. Drink of the day is strawberry clear American, my Walmart water. Yeah, how are you guys? How was your weekend? Happy Monday. We are about to head to the, let me look at the environment level. Oh, we are 0, but on 8. Mimikyu is a 1. We're awesome. We have a lot of greats now, which we didn't earlier. That's cool. I need to get these average Pokemon up. I think I am going to move some Pokemon from the places that are just really sturdy 10s, like Withered Wasteland. I think I'm going to probably work on those. I am going to be working on my Cloud Island today, so if anyone would like to join along, I know a few people have the code. If you have been on the channel for a while and you don't have the code to the Cloud Island, but you would like to help work on it, if you want to build something or whatever, you can message me in Discord. If I recognize you from chats for a long time, I'm way more likely to let you in than if you are someone new that I don't know. Because the whole point of the Cloud Island right now is that we're rebuilding because it was griefed. So it's like, I gotta weigh the pros and cons. I'd really rather not start from scratch again, and I don't want anyone for sure to mess up the, like, rebuild things that other people have made. Like, I wouldn't be super devastated about people ruining my stuff because I'm just built different. Like, I'm okay. I would be very upset if people destroyed the things that Laurie and Goop and Haley, all of them, have made. I would be really peeved. So that's why I'm not opening it to just everybody again. I do plan to, in the future, open it up to people from Poco Visit again, but it'll only be when I am able to actively monitor. So I'd open it if I were, like, on during the day and I was actively going to be here working. I would let people come and visit because I could keep an eye on it and I wouldn't feel as bad. But yeah, just letting you guys know, you can ping me in the Let's Play chat and I'd be happy to give you the code. Yeah. If that's the one you mean. Oh, Mecha Chameleon. Yeah, Pack, if you're talking about the new game where you, like, paint yourself into the surroundings, we will be playing that on Thursday. I have that for Thursday and I think Among Us for Friday. Let me double check. I have both of them. I just need to make sure I picked the right days here. Yes, so it's going to be Mecha Chameleon on Thursday and Among Us on Friday. So if anyone wants to join for those, it will be open to all viewers. I will make everything public, so if you are around and you would like to join for some online gaming, you can for sure come and join us. We have done Among Us on stream before, and it usually goes pretty well. So far, out of all the games we've played, we've only had one cheater come into the chat where they were just like, telling everyone that I was the traitor. I was like, hello, you're ruining the vibe. Also, hold on, we do not have any members today. Let me fix that. It would be really cool if we could hit the member goal for every day of stream week, but I feel like that's a pretty lofty goal. That would be 75 new members by the end of the week. Let's Play wouldn't just be a community on YouTube anymore. We would be our own country. Actually, I've decided. Oh. Okay, he must be the one selling, but why is he all the way over here? Hello? I don't feel like I need any of this, but I kind of want to buy this just because it's cute. Do I have, like, dirt I could give him? It's thundering. If stream all of a sudden ends, it's because my power went out. Just as a heads up, guys. Oopies. We are already a cult. What's to stop us from becoming a— oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. What's to stop us from becoming a country? I was talking to Abel about this the other day, and I was like, I kind of want to make a country, you know? Like, why can't I just decide that this little, like, whatever my house is its own country? I want to secede. And he's like, I mean, theoretically, you could do that. And I'm like, new life goal, my own country. I want 1 acre. I want 1 acre of a country. Okay, we have our little cleaning supplies. I don't think I want any of that stuff. Okay, guys, we're gonna get into building today. One of my goals for today is to build some more. First of all, I do want to start making some builds going this way so that we eventually meet up with the little house that Laurie made. If you missed it, I will show you the progress here. Goop actually has done more work since I showcased this last time, but this is the entrance to our little auto farm that Goop had the talent, the skill even to make. So you have this little walkway, are you kidding? It's so cute. And then you go in here and we have this super cute little house. This is a closed picnic basket, by the way. I think it's so cute. Yeah, you go in here and there are just little things around. We do have mag mortar now here. And if you go downstairs, this connects to the auto farm. So when I hit the button, I can actually swap out what's happening with the water and everything, and it'll give me like fruits. I don't know exactly how long it takes or how it works. I just kind of let Laurie do it. I mean, not, oh my god, Goop. Did you hear that? Can you hear the little... So now we have the swamp water. I'm gonna do it again. And all of our fruits should come out here. Yeah, look at them coming! Look at all the fruits making their way over here. This is incredible. So Laurie, oh my god, not Laurie. Goop made it so that, oh god, I did hit it too many times. Goop made it so that it would seem like the fruit was coming from like, you know, who knows where. And I think it's really cool. I do think it's really cool. So, because it's behind these walls, you don't even see the farm. We just get to see all of the fruits coming this way. Isn't that sick? Like, what the heck? Zoe, hello, welcome in. How's it going? Yes, welcome. I hope everyone is having a lovely day. But yeah, so the things just come down and pile here so I can grab them. Typically, I would just, you know, like, hit the button and then leave so I can go do whatever. But I just wanted to show you guys how marvelous it is. We have a little farm, and now we can get things painted much easier. I think we might want to put some painting Pokemon in this house so we can just put the fruit in the community box and call it a day. Which Pokemon Crush? I can't remember. Pikmin Bloom is so fun. I feel like I did play that, actually, which is rare for me because I've never played another Pikmin game. It's the newest one, right? Or is it Pikmin 4 that I played? It might have been Pikmin 4. I might be actually just lying as a treat. Yeah, I have played one Pikmin game in my life. Very reminiscent of Minecraft farms. So I hear. I never made one of those for myself. But it is cool to see people, like, making this happen. I don't understand the technology behind that at all. I'd have to watch, like, a guide video to figure out how to do it myself. And then Goop has extended this pathway, so we have this cool, like, arch leading into the neighborhood. And then look at this! Goop built out this house for us. So pretty, so foresty. These houses are also, for the most part, unoccupied. We can definitely start adding little guys in here. This is so cool, little lofted bed area. I'm getting mogged on my own island. Yeah, this is so cool. Goop has done all of this to my knowledge. These sand areas are basically, Goop made the frames of the houses, like kind of outlined it so that you could go in with Magnemite and replace the sand walls with whatever material you were going to use. Because it's easier, you know, it's one punch to get rid of the sand versus having to hit it multiple times unless you eat food, if it's anything else. But yeah, so we have this little house. It's a very nice, like, mountainy area. It actually makes me appreciate Rocky Ridges more to see what Goop has done here. Like, I can finally imagine actually decorating in Rocky Ridges, because I'm telling you, when I first discovered this place, when I first discovered Rocky Ridges, I thought it was kind of ugly. I can't lie. I can't tell a lie about it. Yeah, so this is the update so far on our Cloud Island. We had Laurie come over and build us a little honeycomb, which is so cute. It's like a little beehive for Combee and Vespi Queen. So we've got that. Now I would like to build probably another sort of residential area, kind of leading this way. Like I said, I just want to start building out towards where Goop is building so that we can link the two areas. So there's like buildings and stuff in between them and I don't have to cross like a vast wasteland of grass and dirt to get to Goop's builds. Yippee! Scoop has done a lot. A lot. We have done most of this. The big greenhouse Haley designed. Haley also made the storage downstairs, which is incredible. I built this little market and all of this stuff. I built this little house. I built these, like, this wooded area. I think I kind of want to make some more bigger buildings. Maybe that'll be our goal for today. Maybe behind this playground, actually. So it can be, like, kind of like the building has a little playground for kids outside. Little community building. I could also attempt, strong emphasis on attempt, to make a cool greenhouse, because I feel like they're fairly easy to design, at least. The problem in my main island is literally just that I don't have the paint to use to make the right window colors. It is still ridiculous, by the way, to me, that it takes 2 paint to do 1 window frame. That's so goofy. It should be 1 paint per 10, I swear to God. I haven't finished the main story. Ooh, I hope you enjoy it. I do hope you enjoy it. Okay. I think there's nothing to do now but get started. I do have various items in my pockets. We might want to go and drop some of this off first. A lot of more natural building materials, so I might grab stuff to make the greenhouse today. I don't like to title my Pokopia streams with what we're going to be working on, because if I'm honest, sometimes I change my mind. As it gets closer to stream time, I'm like, you know, it would actually be kind of cool to work on this. So I might start working on a greenhouse and then maybe do a little shift and start working on, like, building out to the beach as well, because I really do want to work on a beach area. I haven't done any kind of decor on the beach besides, like, making a coastal-ish place at the Withered Wasteland. That's not the same. We're gonna take these window panes. We're probably gonna need hella more window panes. I'm thinking I want to try something different with this specific greenhouse. I'm gonna see what kind of items we have here at our disposal. I do want to get rid of this stuff. I'm gonna put all of our wood blocks in here, just to kind of free up some space. I don't need all of this. What we have in here? Oh wait, was that plaster? I could put the plaster in there. We have a lot of the red plaster, which I don't actually need, but I guess I could repaint it at least. It just kind of feels like a waste. Like, I almost feel like I'm wasting less materials by just making completely new blocks as opposed to straight up, I can't even remember what I was saying at the beginning of that sentence. My point is that it feels like I'm wasting more resources when I use paint. Oh, Matthew, I'm glad that the electricity building video helped. Yeah, I tried to make a few different videos there at the beginning of the game when people were still attempting to understand, because I feel like this game can be a little overwhelming. And, like, mostly in a good way. I think it's a very good game. And overall very well designed, but it can still be a little bit much to figure out, especially on your own. Okay, we've got this stuff. I kinda want to make a rather large greenhouse. And I'm feeling these doors for it, if I'm honest. I really like, if you missed my last Pokopia video, I just posted this weekend a tour of the coolest Pokopia island I've ever seen. Like, it was beautiful, it was so well done. There were just an insane amount of decor and buildings. The greenhouse, it was by Puddles. Puddles' concept was, they did like a second layer, like a loft almost, in the greenhouse, and it had a farm, like trees too, I think. No, the trees were in a separate area. So the greenhouse had a bunch of different plants, like flowers, bushes, crops, and they had 3 of the prefab houses there. So that means the houses that are built that you have to go into, or just the ones that you have build setup kits from your PC. So when I say prefab, that's what I'm talking about. So it's just buildings that your Pokemon build as opposed to the ones that you build with your own materials. But they had 2 little leaf homes for Bulbasaur and Ivysaur, and then on the second level, on the like loft area, they had a leaf hut that was really cute, and that was for Venusaur, and I thought that was so clever having the 3 of them in the greenhouse as like kind of the caretakers. I just thought that was a really precious idea. So I feel like it would be cool to at least work maybe one of the, just some kind of grow Pokemon into that area. I don't know if it would be Bulbasaur or Rowlet or maybe, you know, I don't know. But I feel like it could be really neat to kind of work them in as well. Laurie, welcome in. How's it going? We're actually looking at making a greenhouse today. I would like to get pretty creative with it, so we'll see how that goes. I think I do have sprinklers now at least, so we don't need to run a ton of water through. Utilities? Yes, so I do have a sprinkler. I'll make like 10 just to be safe. I don't feel like I'll make one that's that big, a greenhouse, I mean. But it's gotta help. And I'm probably gonna have a water wheel like inside there. So I'm thinking we make probably 10 of these as well just to be safe. Yeah, how's it going? Shelby, how are you? Oh, Shelby, I think Pac was talking about for Pikmin. Maybe not, though. I might have misunderstood. You should finish the main storyline for Pokemon. It's so cute, and you unlock so many things. It's really neat. I did refrain from decorating until I'd finished the storyline, which was really difficult because at the time, like, I got the game when it came out, so when I was working through the storyline, it was, like, in the following days, and everyone was suddenly posting, like, the coolest builds I'd ever seen in my life, and I was so irritated because I was like, how are you guys doing this so fast? Like, are you cheating? Are you going to new days? How are you getting things done so fast? But it turns out a lot of people were literally not finishing the story, so they weren't using, like, Magnemite's ability to build faster. They were literally just building everything one block at a time themselves, and I was like, you know what, never mind. You guys have put so much work into it, I can't even be mad. I'm not doing that, but kudos to you. I mean, so one of my fellow YouTubers is Horrible Gaming. Her name is Nora. Nora was making insane builds before even getting the Magnemite ability. It was wild. I was like, oh my god, you might be like the #1 Pokopia builder. I don't know. Yeah, no, and you get so many recipes as you go. I will say, something I wish I had done that I didn't is focus on upgrading each of your environments as well. So in Withered Wasteland, Bleak Beach, etc., make sure you're getting to the level 10 because you unlock so many more recipes and stuff for things you might consider basic. And some of them you don't get until much later, like level 7, level 8. Like, I thought I already had the Industrial Bench recipe, and then I realized I needed to get my Rocky Ridges to level 8. Do you know how miserable that was? I hate the Rocky Ridges. Oh my god, I can't stand being there. Although, like I said, Goop is giving me a newfound appreciation for it. I just did not want to be there, so it was really obnoxious, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. I think I do want to make a few of these to light the area. We might put in more lighting like at a later time. Let's go ahead and get started. I think I don't know where I put the specific build items that I want. I want the like round logs. Oh my god. I'm like if a woman were a genius. Okay. We are gonna go ahead and frame the greenhouse with these. And then we're gonna go from there. I might actually crack and paint these window frames as well, depending on how it looks, but I'm really gonna try not to. Oh, happy mask! Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so glad you were able to visit. I think it looks better now than it ever did, so honestly, we're thriving. I think it already is like twice as good as it was when it was ruined, because I hadn't been that far, thankfully. Like, they didn't ruin a lot of really cool builds. I'd mostly just built in the like main plaza and stuff. So, with the help of the community, it's actually looking better than ever. And we love to see it. I think I'll put the greenhouse like here. I'm gonna go ahead and start setting up the outline for it. I would like for it to have space for a garden or something around. And I do think it needs to be pretty sizable. Like, I want this to be a fairly large building. So that we have room for, like, multiple letters and stuff. I mean, layers. Levels. Let me go here. I think this is the same spot. Yes, we should be safe. Let me go up. I will be putting like skylights and windows in for most of the build, so my only regret is that you can't change the color of these logs. I feel like it would look so much better if you could. So like it'll be like this except with hella windows. I'm gonna make sure this has a 2 middle because we do have a double door for it. Is that even? I can't tell. Hold on. I think it is actually. Okay. We're so back. Oh my god. Yeah, watering all the grass was so annoying. I will say, I think you should wait on that too, just because you'll get a... If you haven't already, you'll get the ability to pick up water, and if you just flood the area, it is completely, I think Roni might be outside my room. If you completely flood an area, it gets all the grass. So then you don't have to worry about individually doing it. I wish you could do multiple of these at a time. Let me do 9 of the Magnemites here. Oh, I already screwed up. This is 2 ahead. Or 1. Hello? Give me that. Okay. It's gonna be at least this tall. Am I perhaps taking on too much of a responsibility today? I don't know. Are you streaming in your PJs? How could you say that to me? I literally just bought this shirt. I literally just bought this shirt and it's just a regular, like, summery shirt. Maybe it does look like a PJ top. Maybe I just wanted to be cozy, but it's not PJs. You know what my PJs are, Amanda? Tank tops. You think I'm wearing this to sleep? No. I don't know why, but I've always found, like, traditional pajamas that have sleeves to be super obnoxious. Like, I do not want to wear all that to sleep. I must be free. Yeah, I think I am just gonna skip changing the windows for now. It's just a lot. It's a lot. I don't want to get 1 million paint. It's because it looks so comfy. It is comfy. And I stand on business about that. Oh my, no, no! We're crumbling! We're crumbling under 0 pressure! Okay. We're back. I don't know how many glass panes I'm gonna need, and I'm not gonna count. I'm just gonna wing it. It'll be like if a girl was winging it. Okay, I did in fact not put enough for any of these. Oh my god. I'm like if a girl was a pro Pokopia builder, just trust me, this is not going to be reflected in my building, but you're just gonna have to think to yourself, wow, she's so right. I think I do want to have details in this one as well. I tend to go for a pretty basic overall build structure, and I want this one to be a little bit more detailed than my typical build has been in Pokopia. Great, should I add 1 more on top? Oh no, if I put them to the side, it'll make a cool pattern. No. Hello? Oh, I'm out of these 2. We're so cooked. And I don't say that lightly or often, so... I'm gonna go ahead and do... I think I'm gonna have 2 rows of skylights on either side, if that will work. I'm just gonna be making hella skylights. I'm gonna use our entire glass supply today. In my defense, lines and stripes, linen and stripes is like stereotypical PJs. But you didn't have to say that to me in the year of my birthday. Hey chat, it's your favorite sad bisexual dressed in green. Oh, hi, Fern! My favorite little leprechaun. I'm assuming because you said in green. Leprechauns love to wear that color. We're gonna make hella windows, hella skylights. It's gonna be like nothing you've ever seen. Skylights be in here? No. Utilities? No. Outdoor? I mean, sorry, buildings? I'm gonna make about 120 windows. We're probably gonna need more, actually, now that I think of it. Leper can! I also can't spell! I forgive you for that. It's in my power, and it benefits me to do so. Let's see, I think we do... maybe like 50 sky? Nah, I'm gonna do 60 to be safe. I'm saying to be safe, and then I'm gonna go back, and it's gonna be like not nearly enough to complete the build. Okay, I've also got to decide how I'm gonna do the pieces in the middle, like between the skylights, how that roof is gonna look. I don't know what the easiest option would be there. I guess I could fill it in with like wooden posts and such. We can definitely get these. See how that goes. This is definitely going to be an experimental build because I do not know what we're doing. We'll get these wood corners. I'm gonna get the regular siding as well. What do I have? We have a lot of windows. I need a lot of these probably. Well, maybe not a lot. This could be a vibe. We'll see what we can fit in here and then go from there. I think I would like to have some habitats in here. I am a good Christian woman, no witchcraft here. Suspicious that you felt the need to clarify. I didn't make any of the wood. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, we're going right back downstairs. At least it's pretty now. The road to the house. At least we get to walk through pretty areas now when we go to build. Once upon a time, it was horrible. Horrible, you can't even imagine. Is the wooden stuff in here? Nope. Is it in here? Yup. I'm gonna go with like 30 of these because I've been using them, might as well. Okay, spelling is for witches. That says a lot about me, actually. Okay. Insert that image I put in Tomo pics. Wait. What did you put in there? What's in there? Have you seen that video of that? It's like a girl. Oh. Hold on. I'm sorry. I let myself down. I let you down. But worst of all, I let Lex play down. That's crazy. What the heck? I actually love that dialogue. Okay. I'm thinking I could actually use some iron pillars, maybe. Imagine I do a cool little system of pipes for the, This is so many different pipes. What the heck did they think we were gonna do with these? What the heck? Okay. I kind of want to make, like, a little pipe situation. But this is so many pipes, I don't want to do it. Like, it's so... I don't want to have that many pipes, and I feel like it'd be overwhelming even having that in my inventory, so we're gonna skip for now. Do I still have plants? I do! We're so back. We're gonna light it up. Wait, not that way. Look at my little lamp that I made. Oh my god, so cute. We're heading right back over to the greenhouse. My favorite video right now is the dinosaur roaring. What? What does that mean? I hear my Ronald. Let me go let the little demon in. Hold on. I brought him in here, he immediately started yelling at me. I'm sorry that I left you in the living room. I think you survived. Well, even. Look at him. He's thriving. I brought him in here just to have to take him back out in like 5 minutes for dinner time, but he wanted in, so whatever, King. Roni is my little baby. Hi, Ronald. I guess he doesn't want to show his face. He just wants you guys to see his little tail. You're so good. You see his little ears? They get me every time. He has such cute little baby triangle ears. Hi, sweetie. I wish chat could see you, Roni. What are we doing? What? Hi, sweetie. Look at your little tummy. He's so cute. Hi, darling. You're so good. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna let him roam, by which I mean he's probably gonna stay right here in my lap until I go to feed him, so... It's not a true Lex stream without an appearance from Roni. This is true. He loves to be here. What if Roni had a little baby sibling? I would love to give him a sibling, but I don't want more than 2 cats, and I think Abel would really like to have his own cat if we move in together. Like, he wouldn't want both cats to be mine. I'm assuming. I feel like he would like to have a cat that's his too. So I'd rather wait and get a cat later with Abel so that the cats can get used to each other. I think Roni would love having a sibling. Roni loves everything. He loves other people. He loves other cats. When I took him, I went to the beach for a week with my family like a few years ago. And at the time, I didn't have any friends who could keep Roni for that week. So I was like, okay, I'll just get him a little pet hotel. I called to check in like halfway through the week. They like updated me regularly that he was fine. I called to like check in on him though, and I was like, hey, like I just missed my cat. Can you like tell me how he's doing? He had a best friend at the pet hotel. They were like, yeah, he just spends literally the whole time. Every time he goes into the play area, he spends all his time with Larry. I was like, who is Larry? And they're like, yeah, one of the other cats here. I was like, that is so precious. My boy is a social butterfly. Roni does well with all animals. He's good with cats, dogs, humans. Not evil Larry. Thank God it wasn't evil Larry. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna move us back over to the stream, but Roni is happy to be here. Yeah, that was so precious though. I was like, what do you mean my cat has a best friend? Of course he does. He's perfect. I was what you could call an emotional wreck. Oh my... Incorrect. Oh my god, and I'm out of pee-pee. Every day is a new day to get irritated at having to eat for pee-pee. I'm just gonna eat these straight up beans, dude. We're just gonna eat like 5 of these guys. 6? Oh my god, now I'm sweating. Roni comes in here and it's immediately hotter in the room. Roni, why are you like a space heater, dude? Get out of here, get out of here. What is it, baby? Roni, please stop moving my microphone. Please? Thank you. Okay. Hello, baby. Oh my god. Roni, I can't focus. You're messing everything up in here. It's irredeemable. We're never gonna get back. Okay. Are cats like dogs in that they will favor one person? Yes. So, cats, it's called bonding for cats. They will typically bond with whichever person is in charge of feeding them. This is obviously, like, circumstantial. Like, if someone feeds them but is really mean to them, obviously they're not going to bond with that person. But typically it's going to be whoever feeds them because cats are, like, they're very attuned to that. If you're the one who gives them food, they're like, we're like besties like that. So Roni 100% favors me. He always has. Because, I mean, aside from feeding him, I also spend, like, probably 80% at least of my time with him. Unless I'm out of town, like, we minimum spend the night together. He likes to sleep beside me. So, I think it even in families, right? Like, even if it's multiple people taking care of the cat, like, when I was living with my parents and we had Rolly, even then, like, Rolly had one favorite, and it was my mom, and you guessed it, she was the one who typically fed him. I think cats are just very aware of that. So yeah, that's the vibe. Okay. My family's cat didn't like other animals, but loved humans. Mostly men. It was just women in the house, so whenever a man visited, he used to get his claws stuck on purpose and scream until one of the guys came over. That's crazy. Yeah. Roni is very much so just a lover baby. He has never met someone who wasn't immediately his best friend, but he does prefer me. Hang on. Like, for whatever reason, I'm the only one he'll respond to whenever words are used that he knows. So, like, his name, the word food, the word treats, there are some words that he recognizes, and he only responds when I say them. So, like, even though he knows the word, he'll only come if I say the word to him. And then he's like, on God. So, that's kind of interesting. I don't know why. Brownie. Get your little fat butt off the desk. His little foot. His little tootsie. I love my little Roni. I also was looking at pictures of him, like, from when I first got him. He's 4 years old. I got him in 2022. And I was looking at early pictures of him, and it's shocking how small he was at first, because, like, he didn't look like a small cat. Like, honestly, when he was 5 months old, he was probably about the size of an average female cat. I just forget that Roni is a big ol' male cat. He's, like, kind of large. Wonder how these would look up here. Low-key, kind of fire. Could also probably put some more windows in here. Brownie, you're being like if a cat were really bad right now. One of my goals for this is also to get several, like, vine items to include, so I need to think about what items I want to get for that. So I definitely want it to be decorated on the exterior, too. We'll need to... Oh, did not mean to do that. Oh my god. I'm trying to put these in fast using, like, you guys' advice about how to put the windows in, and I'm like, no. I constantly hit the button too fast. Ciao. What's kind of cute? I like cats, but I love the attention that my dogs give me. See, that's the thing about Roni. He is a clingy cat. There are some cats who are very independent. Roni's never heard of doing that. Being independent, not in his vocabulary. He is one of the most clingy cats I think I've ever seen. So I get hella attention from him. I imagine that this is like what having a dog would be if I didn't detest dogs so much. Ronald. He's just always near me, so it's not even, like, usual. Like, typically if a cat likes you, they will find ways to just, like, even if they're not cuddling or something, they'll always be in the same room as you. Like, they'll act like it's chance, but they're clearly actively making sure that you guys are together. Roni will be in my business 24/7. Like, he's upset if my door is closed. He needs to be in my bed beside me if I'm, like, taking a nap, going to bed at night. He's not a very independent boy. That's what irks Evan the most whenever Evan babysits him, because Evan doesn't have the amount of time that I do to just sit here and, like, baby Roni. So, whenever Evan is watching Roni, Roni will just constantly be begging for attention, and Evan's like, I literally don't know what to do. Like, he won't leave me alone. I'm like, ah, have you tried spending even more time with him? Okay. So Laro's not happy when you focus on your computer. The animals just know they deserve 100% of our attention, and that's fair. That is fair. Beetle Pit coming on Discord. What about Gucci? What about Gucci? I love little cats. I love little cats. Babies. Yeah, Beetle is definitely a dog. Definitely a dog. The dog of all time, I would say. He's all, I did see Gucci. Gucci is a little baby. Gucci is a little sweetheart, even. I wish my parents had, like, instilled in me a love for dogs, but we never had one, and by the time I was, like, consistently exposed to dogs, I was like, oh, why do they smell like that? I feel like if I'd grown up with one, I would have liked them. The same way I am with cats. Like, I feel like if I hadn't grown up with cats, I would probably be disgusted by them. Because it's like I'm pretty sure it's an OCD thing. I just become, like, hyper aware of how dirty I feel when a dog is around. I feel like I can feel their, like, drool. I'm like, oh, no, no. Did I not make enough glass even now? Cross your fingers. Oh, Ronnie, that's my mouth, baby. Please don't get in there. Oh my, please. As I said, Roni is not the most independent of boys. Dogs do be smelly though, I know. Abel's parents have Great Pyrenees, and if you haven't seen those, it's like if a dog were ginormous. They're huge and they're really fluffy, and they're like super kind. Like, they were never mean or anything when I was there, but the way they slobbered like a gallon a minute, they would walk up to me and I was like, ah, no! I literally started using a beach towel if I was sitting in the living room because they would come outside. Like, they were also indoor-outdoor because Great Pyrenees need like a lot of space. So the dogs would like come in from outside and they would smell like hot garbage. I just don't, this is another thing, I don't like the smell of outdoors. Most of the time, like, there are obviously exceptions when it's like a really fresh, like, foresty area. I love being outside. I specifically don't like the smell of outside once you come indoors. Like, the way a person smells if they go outside and then come back in. I'm like, oh, why do you smell like that? So the dogs constantly smelled like that and it was gross. But they were also, like I said, especially the boy. It was a girl and a boy. The boy was always covered in slobber and dirt. He would, like, come in and have a drool string like a foot long. I started using a beach towel to cover my lap in the living room so that if he came in and put his head on me, I wouldn't be, like, screaming. I was like, I don't know if I can come back here, but thank you for inviting me. Yeah, they're indoor-outdoor because Great Pyrenees need a lot of space to, like, run and be active. They're very active dogs. Like I said, they were cuties, like, they were super nice. Never had any issues with them behaviorally or anything. They were just curious little guys. What is this? Brownie, why are you running? Why are you running? I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this. Hello? Okay, Ronnie, I'm using one hand to direct here. Hope you're happy now. I love your beetle. Little baby. Oh, Goober, hello! Yes, I was the one whose island got griefed, but it's, as you can see, on the rebuild. We are on the rebuild. It's looking way better than it even did before. This is my cat, Roni. He's currently trying to get all the attention, so I can't build, but let me put him down. Let me put him down. Can you just get in my lap? Like a good cat? Thank you. Oh. Hi, baby. What was I even coming down here to get, bro? I for sure need to make more partitions for the roof area. Oh, Nora! I was just talking about Nora earlier and she's online. We need more of these. Oh, I wanted to see if there were any like roof items that could fill in the corners that the windows leave, because they leave little triangles. And I don't like that. We will also need roofing. And I am just gonna have to go out on a limb and use some of my paint that we have for the roofing, because I want it to be green for sure. What could I fill in that area with? Wonder if a sloped roof would fit there. I'm gonna put that in and see. I want a flat roof, I think. At the very top, because it does have the skylights already. So maybe we take the stone and make that green? Oh, how much green do I have? I only have 26. I don't know how many it takes. We are just running low on paint, I fear. Okay. Blurry pics of pets always slay me. They're so goofy. We are gonna go back and see if the angled roof works to fill in the corners, and if not, we're gonna pretend we don't see them. That's the current plan. I'm something of a visionary. The partitions here, I just think they look really nice up here. I did in fact need more windows. Okay, good to know. Really wish I had paid attention to that before walking all the way back up here, but... Oh no, nothing can go there because of the window pane. How do people go about filling that in? Ah. Maybe we could do white? These are a little too gray. Okay, I'm gonna go get Smear Guru, who is conveniently right here outside of his house. We don't even have to go in. So make these green, perhaps. Just have to leave it open. Yeah, it's fine. I think it will be okay. I had a fish and hamster as a smaller child. I also had a fish and hamster as a child. My hamster I named Bibble after the little purple and blue guy in the Barbie movies, which I felt like was very clever at the time. Loved that little hamster. He was so good. He was such a good boy. Bibble. Bibble has left us. It was tough. He lived way longer than a hamster should, and then one day when he was in his hamster ball, my sister, who was a toddler at the time, picked up the ball and just slammed it against a wall, and he didn't die immediately, like, he was okay. But then he died in his sleep that night, and I swear to God it was because she did something to him. Like, that action really messed with him. I can't prove it, but... Man, one day I will get revenge for him. Don't tell her, don't tell her. I still remember Bibble. Oh my... Please, bro. We are for sure gonna need more roofing tiles, I think. How's the rebuild going? Sam, hello, how's it going? It is going very well, I'd say. I think we're gonna do more skylights and then top it off with... Just to add more dimension to the roof. I feel like I'm bad about not doing dimensions. I might have to make more skylights too. We're gonna need more windows, more skylights, more roof tiles. Wait. We had enough skylights. We're cooking. Okay. Just to like give that a better shape, I think. Okay, so how many do I need? Hold on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I need 28, 26. Yippee! What's that yellow structure? That's the honeycomb. That's the honeycomb that Laurie made. It's for Vespi Queen and comb bee, so they have a little home here and they can litter their honey. Isn't it so cute? I love it. So yeah, we have this little honeycomb. Laurie also made this building, which is a replica from the Arcanine Island, I believe, for Mosslax to have his own little like special section. Yeah, it's going really well so far, guys. Okay, more windows and 26 roof tiles. Thank you. Yeah, I really like everything so far. I think it's coming together really well. It's gonna take ages to fully complete it, so I'm kind of glad this has become a community project. Like, Goop has been so cool. Laurie and Haley have done so much. It's just been really nice not to have to worry about building the entire thing back. It's been cool. It's also just really cool to see, like, people's ideas, I guess. It's really neat to see what people think to make that I would, like, never have considered. I'm gonna make, like, 50 just because I'm gonna need them eventually. We'll have that. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know if I have food anywhere. That would be kind of, I mean, not food, but specifically water. I do. I do not. I don't have any regular water. Okay. I'll just have to drink some. Whatever. A moth just landed on me? That's so cute, though. Wait. I didn't make the roof tiles. Oh, thank God I remembered. I'm just gonna make 30 and then color them all because I feel like I'll probably use them again. We had the stone tiles. Right? Or did we? No, we had the stone for sure. Okay, we're gonna do 30 and dye them all. It's so fun to see, but I'm also so jealous for not having Pokopia. Well, when you get Pokopia at some point, you can join, and it'll be beautiful. Oh, I have an eyelash in my eye. Hold on. You guys, right before stream, I was actually probably like a whole 45 seconds later to stream than I intended to be because one of my eyelashes got messed up, and then I got mascara all over my eyelid trying to fix it, and I was like, oh my God, everyone's gonna leave. Everyone is gonna leave. Brownie, your tail is not helping me build here, King. Yeah, let's do a little quiz. He's gonna ask about someone's favorite flavor. I freaking called it, bro. Pelipper is one of the seagull dudes. I'm just gonna say sour. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Smear Guru in his home. I don't think so. Smear Guru, where'd you go? Also, I saw a video. You know how people do like couple videos where they'll make like a slideshow and the other half of the couple has to figure out what the slideshow is gonna say. So it was a slideshow where he had to guess the video game character, but it was super zoomed in. So it was like, guess the video game character by like a small tiny block of the character. And one of them was Raymond. The guy who was trying to guess, he didn't know Raymond's name. He was like, I recognize that this is somebody from Animal Crossing, but that's about it. And I felt like a genius. I think all of them were Nintendo characters, actually. With how much a Switch 2 costs, I'm joining in 5 years. That simply won't do. That simply won't do. One of my friends, unironically, she wasn't gonna get one because it was so expensive, and she happens to work at like a computer and tech store. She won a giveaway for the Switch 2. Like, just won the grand prize at one of their like work, like outside of work meetings, like little get-togethers. I was like, what the heck? We just casually won a Switch 2. This was me when I read my email 3 months after I bought my Switch 2. and saw that Nintendo had personally reached out to ask if I wanted one for free. They literally were gonna send me a Switch too, and I paid for it. I paid the whole, like, $550 or whatever. I paid that. And Nintendo was in my email like, hey, we can send you one, by the way. Did I email them back? Yes. 3 months late, and I said, hey, I missed this, but definitely keep me in mind for the future. They did not reply. They're probably like, this idiot. And they're right. Granny, what are we doing? It is dinner time. It is dinner time. Okay, I'm gonna leave myself here so that I remember what I'm doing. I need to paint the roof tiles, and I am going to go feed my Ronald. You guys, this is a great opportunity to get a snack, get a drink, take your vitamins, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do. It's gonna take me a few minutes to get my Ronald's food. You want food? Food? You guys can't see him meowing. Do you want food, Ronnie? He's very excited. Okay, I'll be right back. We will get right back into that one. Oh, what? I just read part of Amanda's message. We'll get right back into this in just a moment. We are fully back. We are operating once more. Bro, my most recent thing has been, I don't remember if I had already started on Friday or not. I think I had. I'm trying not to eat in my room anymore. Do you know how annoying it is when I spend so much of my time working in my room? Oh my god, I just wanna be able to have food in my room, dude. I was thinking about that because I was thinking about what I'm gonna do for dinner, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to cook something, and then I'm gonna have to sit at the kitchen table like a normal person. I just wanna play Mahjong Soul while I eat dinner, you know? Okay. Someone explain the dot thing to me? You can't see him meowing. Well, I meant because, like, he looks so precious when he does it. His little teeth. It is still a visual experience. Let's go ahead and finish putting in this roofing. Oh, you, no. Same direction. Same direct. I need everything to be the same direction. Okay, can we need them to get it together? Okay. No, yeah, I think it'd be funny if I came back and there were like 17,000 period messages. I'd be like, hello? AI has taken over. AI took my chat. And then, all of my chatters, they were gone. I'm gonna go ahead and do these two windows. Guys, I kind of like this build. The only thing I wish I could do is bring the skylights to overhang a little over the edge of the roof. Or like some kind of roofing, I guess, to do that, because I don't like the way it looks when it's just like ending right at the edge of the roof here. This specific spot, I mean, like this line kind of bothers me. I wish I could put something below it. But I feel like these would look weird below it. Yeah, I don't know. I think that ruins the vibe a little bit, so I'm not gonna do it, but... Okay. Back to the task at hand. We are literally over halfway through stream, and I have not done my interior at all yet. We're literally just on the exterior. I actually had a question for you guys related to that. Let me make a poll. I want you to answer honestly. Like, I cannot see what you answer, so be honest. I want to know what kind of stream you guys would prefer. Do you like the natural, like, spontaneous way that I play typically? Or would you prefer if prior to stream, I, like, figured out dimensions for a build, got the exact right number of things, like, a very, like, organized, prepared stream versus me being like, oh, shoot, I'm just gonna, like, play it by ear and build. I wanna know. What kind of stream would you prefer? I'm gonna go ahead and start the poll. You guys, like I said, please be honest. Now we can start building the inside, which is gonna be cool. Low-key, I wonder if the hatch window would look kind of cool here too. I don't think I brought any out, but that'd be kind of cool to test, I think. I'm thinking I want to put in water probably at one of the edges, just so it's accessible to other buildings as well. And I'm going to assume that I'll have the most room to make other buildings on this side. So I'm going to make a little area for the water here. Maybe we put these two back in. Okay, let me go get some water. I'm gonna have to, like, suck some up. Okay. Yippee! I'm gonna change the water level, okay. Please don't swallow it early. Here we go. Yeah, see, I agree. I feel like that's kind of the point of a stream versus a video. Like, the videos are more organized and streamlined. I feel like sometimes I'm a little too disorganized, so I'm like, damn. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm like, dang, am I getting on their nerves? Because I'm, like, running back to my, whatchamacallit, my chest 17 times to get the same item because I keep forgetting. I do try to think ahead of what I'm gonna need, but I just forget some things. Like, I have so many things I want to make that I just kind of lose track of a couple here and there. We're gonna do a water wheel. I think that'll be a good idea too, just because we are gonna have a lot to power on this island, so the more energy sources, the better, especially if we can interconnect them. Let me see. Where did I put Tinkaton? Tinkaton's here. We're gonna get her. I need Tinkaton, and I think I just need any other villager, any other Pokemon. Hello, Goop! How's it going? As you can see, we are working on the island. I'm making a greenhouse. This is what we got so far. We've got the exterior. I'm putting in a water wheel. Wait, doesn't it need a waterfall to work? Does it have to have one? I think it does. We can do that. Get out of there. We're gonna put Tinkaton on the job. I do need lumber. I think we do, like, hold on. Picture this. We put a block right here. And then we, like, block off where the water could go otherwise. See what I'm saying? Okay, wait, it needs to be one block back. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, but now I have to get up here with it. Guys, how the heck do I get up there? Guess I'm just gonna have to make stairs all the way up there. Oh wait, a ladder! Duh! Okay. Wait, can I use a ladder? I don't know if I can use a ladder. We're just gonna do stairs. We're just gonna do stairs. I'll be like, ka-chow. Ka-chow. This is like if building were not streamlined at all. This is the easiest way I can think of because I don't have any bottles of water. If you can think of an easier way, don't even tell me I deserve to struggle. Okay. Let me go get some more. Come for Lex, stay for Roni is easy. Let me just head up here. Roni is like barely a child actor. Yeah, I'm rocking with that. Okay, so we'll have a little natural waterfall here. This is 100% natural, not at all manufactured. It just occurred like this. I built around it. Okay. Also, there is literally a gnat that's been flying around my head for like the past 3 hours, and I swear to God, he's about to meet God. Like, I can't... You could go anywhere. The bedroom door has been open. You can go anywhere else. And he's choosing to just, like, hit the wall and then come back towards me, and then hit the wall and then he comes back towards me, and I'm like, please. I don't need to- oh. Okay, so it turns out that little wooden partition does not block water. We do have a problem, Houston. How do we troubleshoot this? I also already got rid of the other thing. Hold on. No! I'm drowning! Okay. I'm thinking... First of all, I'm gonna eat hella beans again. Just give me a second. Stay hydrated, no shrimping, do as I say, not as I do. Evan offered me a Sprite Zero. Oh god. Make a pond there? Wait. Does it look kind of goofy, though, coming out of the greenhouse? Let me put the partition back. If I were a partition, where would I be? This is the vibe. Actually, the pond could be fire. You might be onto something. Hold on. Hold on. Every day my chat saves my life. I'm gonna go and break these so it stops going everywhere. Thank you. I'm gonna do one of these numbers. I really wish you could curve them, like do half blocks to make the water a prettier natural shape, but it's whatever, I guess. I'm gonna do this. So far it's the same exact shape as the one inside. Break these too. Actually, I kind of liked having the one in the middle here. I mean, in the corner. We do this, and then we can perhaps fill it in with other stuff too. I definitely want to make all this area grass for now because it's actually making me mad that it's not grass. Oh, we could put something cute in the bottom too. Like, you know the shiny pieces from the Sparkling Skylands? That kind of block material? I feel like that could look really pretty at the bottom of the pond. Go ahead and make all of this grass. Excuse me, Tinkerton. I don't even know how you found your way out here. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of surprising for you. This will also give us plenty of space to, not plenty of, well, yeah, plenty of space to hide some wireless transmitters. My only issue is I'd really like to put some on the roof, and I'm not sure how I could do that with this being so tall. Like this building being so tall. Matthew, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Goodbye, goodbye. Also, wait, who left? Did Amanda leave because it's nighttime? Oh, okay, yeah, you said you're gonna fall asleep to stream. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you sleep so well. I guess I could actually low-key put one of the wireless transmitters in here. Do we think that would reach? I feel like that's, yeah, that's too far away to reach. I'm still gonna put one up here because I think it'll be helpful later. Yeah, let me go get the lumber and another Pokemon. I think we'll just use Executor since he's right here. Come here, King. I'm gonna take you in here. So then we get this built and kind of see how it starts to look. Okay. I really wish there were other Pokemon that limited the time, or like took the time down on builds too. I feel like that would be really convenient, even if it was just one more. That would be so, so much more convenient, which would be nice. Okay. What was I was getting lumber. Yippee! And I'm gonna outline a spot for like a loft area. And we should be good to go. What is the grid design for sprinklers? Does it say on them? You look at the info. It just says a wide area, a large area, I don't know. Done at 7:44. Okay, we only have to wait like 5 minutes. That is definitely chill. Then I think I might actually put the loft on this side just because it would be easier to have it beside the waterfall, because it doesn't need to be large. Like, I think I'm just gonna put 2 little houses in here as a kind of... I really need them to get the heck out of the way. Get out of the way. Sorry, Executor? Okay. I'm gonna add posts on top of these. Actually, I guess I could have done the cuter ones, the, like, walkway ones. Could do this little guy. And then add in the bridge planks. The only thing I don't like is how you can't, like, directly hang lights and stuff off of these. But I think it'll be fine for our purposes here. No, that's incorrect. Oh my god, hold on. One of my friends just asked about Marvel Rivals. Please, please! Please, bro. I hate it when I can't see where I'm pointing. Okay. Chow. Chow, I'm gonna lose it. Gotta start using the ability. Okay. Okay, that's so much easier. Why wasn't I doing that before? So I'm thinking a house above and a house underneath. Just hear me out. I think I'm gonna put some planks in the back here. And the staircase can go over where the plank— oh. So hard. The staircase can go up here. Okay. Goop! Hello! I'm making a greenhouse right now, and it's going pretty well. I'm just getting irritated at the placement of items, because why are they doing— oh my god. Oh my god, why would I take the one that was above my head that I wasn't looking at? Pokopia, please. Please. We got this done. Cool, cool, cool. I really need Tinkaton and Executor to get the heck out of here. Like, I need them to leave stat. They're actually destroying my vibes. Ruining it. Ruined. Okay, beautiful, actually. I really like that. I might add, like, a block underneath the staircases, but I haven't decided yet. The goal is to put one little house in here and then have another on top. I definitely got this idea from Puddles, whose island I visited in a video this week. So if you're curious to see the inspiration behind this, definitely check out Puddles. This is going to be a much smaller version of what they've done, I think. I mostly just want to have a little farm. Big greenhouse energy. Oh, I do have these that I can start hanging up. I think I want to put a plant here and here. When you come in, I want there to be some pathway going on. I could also change the flooring to, like, gravel. To have a little pathway through. No, this is such a small little greenhouse, despite how detailed I've tried to make it. Oh my goodness, Jay, hello, how are you doing? Okay. From the Animal Crossing school of picking stuff up, true. If I'd picked up one more flower when I intended to pick up, like, anything around it, like, something that fell out of a tree, I actually think I'd lose my mind. Why does it make you pick a flower before you pick up an item around a flower? That makes zero sense. Oh. Pardon me for trying to go do something. You guys were on the move. I need to see which prefab houses will work in here too. I definitely think I'm gonna do a leaf hut on the bottom floor for Rowlet. I think that'll be super cute. I hope I have Rowlet here, actually. I don't know. Cute. Oh my god, and it's actually, the water wheel is moving the right way. That's beautiful. Look at that. Can they get the heck out of here, bro? I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. Leave. Leave. That's so rude. I'm so sorry to them. I'm so sorry, Jay. I hope you're alright. I'm okay. Personally, so far. Have you tried the paint farm? Now that it's stocked? What paint farm? I was saying we should make a paint farm. I did try the fruit. I got the fruit. Where do I put the fruit to farm it into paint? Let me know. I'm not the brightest. Okay, we are gonna do in this area, since specifically I need grow Pokemon. We do have Rowlet. Okay, so we have Rowlet. I can probably put Rowlet and maybe... I don't know who else would be good. We could for sure put Leafeon in here, but I don't know. Leafeon might already have a good home. No, I don't think so. We'll put Leafeon in here. Perhaps. Or we could put Sprigatito in here. Sprigatito and Rowlet. It could be the little babies greenhouse. The greenhouse for little babies. Okay. So first of all, I need to see if I have any building setups that would work in there so far. And we'll go from there. Okay. What'd you say about Palmont? What did you say about Palmont? Wait, who's raiding? Why isn't it telling me there's a raid? Who? Where? Where? Someone tell me what's going on. Okay. Prefab houses would be here. I probably don't have any. I do have a sand cottage. That's not going to be super helpful. Okay. You could call it JK Rowlet. First of all, I would never sully Rowlet's name like that. Rowlet, I'm so sorry that you have to share the sound of your name with someone that is vile. We're gonna go ahead and get the leaf huts. I'm sure I can make that work. We do have... Or I guess the leaf den is what I'm going for. So we'll get a leaf den. I don't think a leaf hut would fit on the top, if I'm being honest. We can see what the sizing is like, just to see if it would be feasible. Excuse me, guys. Rowlet, my baby girl. Rowlet, just a little guy. So we're gonna do it first. I hope they let it build. Oh my god, because I put the planks already, it's not gonna let me build. We'll get rid of the planks. Okay, that works. Can I put it facing this way, actually? No! I could put a leaf hut up here. Okay. First, we're gonna get rid of all of this, so that I can build a leaf den. And then when the leaf den is built, I will come back, put all these bridge planks back up, and we'll make the leaf hut. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Oh, I didn't mean to take this. This little guy can go right back there. I think it'll let me build the leaf hut now. Yeah, this is gonna be adorable, actually. I need one leaf. Are you kidding me? Hello, Charmander. What's going on? Let's go. It looked like it said Opal Raid. It's not telling me anything, guys. If there was an Opal Raid, thank you so much, Opal. Anyone coming from Opal's chat, hello and welcome in. We are currently building a Pokopia greenhouse. It is inspired by Puddles. That is a person whose island I visited in my most recent Pokopia video. Specifically the area I'm making on the side, which is like a double-layered neighborhood. Oh my god, I did not mean to do this. Okay, I need to... Hi. Why are two of them looking? I have not played hide and seek in so long, dude. Oh my god, anyway. Oh, Maddie Patty, welcome in. How are you? What did you guys do in stream today? What were you guys up to? Were you also playing Pokopia or were you playing something different? Did I just agree to do it again? Oh my god, okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're hard at work. We're hard at work. I did not mean to play hide and seek. That was not in my game plan, but that's okay. Let's not do that. I just need to go and find some leaf. I need one single leaf. What are the chances if I break this grass, it gives me a leaf? Oh my god, let's go. Okay. It's really difficult being Nintendo's favorite, but somebody has to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and get... You know what, Charmander, you can help with this. Come here. Come here. And then Tinkaton should still be outside. Hello. Oh yeah, here she is. We'll get Tink Master over here. I've just been ignoring the wish request because we already got all the furniture, by the way. I am so sorry. Oh, she was restoring the SS and that is so fun. I haven't restored it literally at all, but oh, I got Dead End instead of Charmander by mistake. Oops. This should also take 5 minutes, I think. Yes, so this will be another 5 minutes. That is super chill. So the idea that we're going for here is we're gonna have a little leaf hut down here, and then we're gonna build this out so that it's a full deck after they've built. You can't do it while, like, if the deck was here, they wouldn't be able to build. And a leaf hut fits perfectly on this level. So I'm gonna put a leaf hut in, and then we're gonna have Sprigatito and Rowlet living here. I think I'm gonna put Sprigatito in the little leaf den, and then Rowlet upstairs because he's got wings, he can fly. And we'll find someone else who would match well. We can actually look now, I guess, while we're waiting on this. That is not what I meant to click. So, these are the other grow Pokemon. I don't know who we should put in the top. Alternatively, instead of getting Rowlet at all, we could get the Cactus lineup. We could get Cacnea and Cacturn, since they are a twofer. We could do Execute and Executor, although I don't think they'd be my first pick for this. We could get Snivy. I guess we could do Rowlet and Leafeon in the top, and then Sprigatito in the bottom. Another alternative could be Oddish and Rowlet and Sprigatito, but I kind of like keeping the evolutions together, and I don't think I want Gloom. Is that his name? Am I remembering that? Yeah, I don't think I want Gloom in my greenhouse. You know, like, he just has, like, a gross vibe. His saliva is supposed to be, like, yeah, so atrocious smelling that it can make noses curl from more than a mile away. I don't want that in my fresh, happy greenhouse. No disrespect to Gloom. So, I don't want to consider these two. We could do the full Bulbasaur thing, but that's what Puddles did, and I don't want to, like, copy that hard. I'm thinking Sprigatito in the bottom, and then... Actually, we could do Sprigatito and Rowlet upstairs, and then Leafeon in the bottom by herself. I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. Who's that little diva who does the hula? If they're not listed here, I don't have them. I do not have them. I don't know. Actually, the more I think about it, the cuter it would be to have Bellsprout here, too. What does Weepin Bell do? Is he just a grow? Grow and litter. I don't think I want a litter Pokemon. Does Bellsprout also? Yeah, Bellsprout also litters. Does Snivy litter? Yes. Cacnea doesn't litter. We could put Cacnea and Cacturn upstairs and Sprigatito downstairs. Sprigatito, just a little baby, and then Rowlet could have his own little, like, tree house somewhere later. Blossom? Yeah, I don't have Blossom yet. I do have her generally, just not on this island. So, like, if I take away, or in this area and make it all, These are all of the grow Pokemon. I do have Blossom on another island. I could make this little rest area for her, too. So we could get her. She is so cute. Wait. Look at her. Grow in height. Maybe we do need to get her. Let me build a little Chansey resting area. We're gonna need the Chansey resting area itself. Some... Do I have any of the Pokemetal? I do have Pokemetal. I have one set of the seeds. Okay, I'm gonna do... I think it took 6 of those. Let's look at her again. So we need 6 of the square plant. Oh, it could be any hedge. I am gonna do that one. The Chansey plant and a seed. Okay. That's pretty simple, I think. Let me get some more of these square plants, because I swear I've never gotten seeds for them, bro. My fave is the one that turns around and shakes their butt. I think that's Volbeat. I think Volbeat is the one who does that. Oh, we can get some free... Oh, we got another Soda Pop. Soda Pop is ocean water, right? We got double ocean water, bro. It only gives me ocean water. Okay, we're gonna do the hedge plant, the square plant. I want 6 of them. They're so expensive, but it's so worth it. And the leaf den just got done, so that's ideal. So are we leaning Blossom over, like, Cacnea? Because I could be down for that. And then we could still have Rowlet. Should I just put the Chansey plant literally right here? Hello? Oh, I don't have the Chansey plant yet. What am I talking about? I think I could just add 4 if I literally used this seat as the... I low-key don't even need to add a seed. I can just do this. I just need to go and make a little Chansey plant, and we are good to go. Or I could borrow this one. Removing her immediately anyway. We're getting resourceful in here. Let's see how fast she spawns. Typically on the Dream Island, the Cloud Island, I mean, people spawn super fast. All the Pokemon get here in like Mach 70. Okay. Melissa, hello, how are you? How's it going? Brony left my door wide open again? Okay. Sprigatito. For some reason it translated Sprigatito to unleashed. I live for the YouTube translations that I didn't ask for. There's got to be a setting to turn those off, bro. For it to be an option rather than it automatically translating. Because I think having the translation option, super chill. Why won't it let me put one here? This ruins the world tour. I wonder if I could put it one higher. I could just make it one higher, and I think that would be fine. That's so annoying. Why can't I put blocks above her? Above the house, I mean. Because I don't think it'll let me put the other house this high. Could I use regular blocks, do we think? I did not translate bonjour. I think if you just send bonjour, it might. But if it's mixed into the message, it doesn't. ruining my perfect victory? Why, bro? This would be so look how cozy this is. Why is it letting me put things around it except for right here? Like, I understand not being able to put something right in front of it, but to the sides does not add up to me. We're gonna go ahead and put some cutesy little bushes in here. A little bit of symmetry, perhaps. Oh my god, Cozy Fiend, welcome in. How's it going? So that message, it translated to off to the fountain to go fishing for fish. The Zigwezon Zenzon. Zigwezon Zenzon. It just didn't translate the last two words. I'm so confused by this. This is mystifying. Why are you doing this to me? I'm just gonna keep mindlessly trying to put them in as a treat. No, no, no. Yeah, this kinda ruins my plans, guys. I'm pretty sure at one layer up it's too short for the other house to go in. I guess I could do another leaf den, if nothing else. What the heck could I do here? I guess I could low-key leave it open and then put a leaf den here. What are the vibes then? Because this was the house I wanted to put up. But now it's like not letting me on account of this leaf den. Simply cannot have something 2 squares above it. Which makes no sense to me, bro. When I catch Nintendo, it is over. Hello? Put them here. I think that would also be fine. I am in fact gonna need Tinkaton again. And then I could just like line this with different plants so that it kind of blends in still and it's not like a mess. I see the knot, guys. Someone hold me back. And I can put some grass. A little bush back here. Need this grass, actually. We're out of food again, dude. We are ability maxing. What did the last 2 words mean, Pascal? Pascal. Go ahead and put another bush in here. Yeah, I'm rocking with this. This could still be cute. She just has a little skylight, you know? I'm so glad we worked that out and I didn't overreact or overcommit to being sad. Oh, it's just- well, that makes sense why it didn't translate then, I guess. I am! I'm doing- well, this is a greenhouse specifically on my Cloud Island. I'm not finishing the one on Withered Wasteland right now because I low-key just don't have the materials to paint all the glass, so I've been trying to up my palette count, and that's just slow going, I fear. We do have hella gravel, thanks to someone who stopped by. I think this was from Failwind, so shout out Failwind. Oh my god, we needed gravel. And then, do I want to get some wood planks or anything, perhaps? I think these could also be cute. Do I not have any wood planks left? Dang. Yeah, we're pretty far into this. I need to get wood. Not wood. I need leaves, and what was the other thing? I know I needed 3 leaves. Oh my god, what was the other thing that we needed for the leaf den? I don't want to go all the way back up there. Let me Google it. Leaf den materials Pokopia. Sturdy sticks. Okay, the other thing that I would, like, literally never have in my pockets willingly. Let me make some wooden planks to be safe. Yeah, Nikki, thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. So far, we've been working pretty hard on it. Huge shout-outs to the people who have helped. Haley, Goop, Laurie, Failwin. Everyone has really chipped in to help make it better. There we go. Again, we make like 20 of these and 20 of the stone, just in case we want to. Becky, how are you? Welcome in. How's it going? How's life? Build-A-Bear is magical. It is. I actually have my Build-A-Bear right here. You guys can never see him because he's on the other side of my computer. This is... I can't even remember what I named him. I think I named him Kobe after Kobe White, who was a basketball player at UNC when I was there. So this is the logo for my alma mater. I went to UNC Chapel Hill, and he has little basketball feet because, like I said, UNC is a basketball school, and we were having a really good season. And so, yeah, this is my little basketball bear. His ears are also basketball texture. So I think he's just like a commemorative little UNC bear, and he smells like strawberries. He's so cute. Yeah, his little basketball feet. I thought it was very timely for my time at UNC. The Build-A-Grogu. I actually have Isabel and Tom Nook. They're in. I have like a little. You guys can't see it very well from here, but that is. Hold on, that is my Squishmallow hammock, and in it are also the Tom Nook and Isabel Build-A-Bears. The summer versions of them. So that's pretty good. Okay. With these items, I will be continuing. Oh, wait, I should probably get any crops, too. Actually, I think I want mine to be less practical and more, like, cute. But I still want to put some crops in. So we'll do, like, maybe some of each thing. I can do, like, this. I can get the things out that are, like, taking up space, because there's just one of them. This one, this one. And we have some ripe potatoes. Okay. Yeah. So, wait, you cooked again with the pasta? I cooked earlier this week, like a beef and cabbage stir fry. And it turned out pretty well, but I think the next time I make it, I want to do like 16 times the seasoning they advised. Because cabbage soaks up seasoning. I don't know if you guys have ever had grits, but grits soak up seasoning like nobody's business. Like, I feel like I can't cook after I make grits. It takes a whole container of salt to get those things salty. The same kind of oh, I did not mean to accept that. The same kind of situation applies to cabbage. Cabbage soaks up seasoning. You can't taste anything. So I need to get on that. Okay. I'll make this leaf den, and then we can populate it. I'll need to build little homes. I need to put some furniture in here. So what I'm saying is I think I want to have like a little corner dedicated to plants alone. So I'll probably get out my little plow hands. and go 1, 2, 3. Honestly, would it be terrible of me to just do like a circle of plants back here? Like literally just 8 of them. Would be fire. And then I can destroy this spot. Destroy this spot. Put in gravel, because I think that'll look cooler than what we've got going on so far. And I'm gonna put water in a grate in. Hold on. Yippee! Then I'll put the grate, and if you put a sprinkler on top of a grate, they do have water access, and it will work and it'll hydrate everything around it. So this will be perfect, or should be. Oh my goodness, Wilfred, thank you so much for the super chat. Hello from Puerto Rico, glad you're rebuilding. Hello from North Carolina. I'm in the US over here. North Carolina, Carolina del Norte. I think it's Carolina, actually. Where is my... I'm losing it. Where is my little... There it is. My little sprinkler. Yeah. So it'll hydrate everything here. It actually has a higher range than just these, but I don't want to have that many plants, so we're keeping it low-key. I'm gonna do tomatoes at the corners. Okay, and it's kind of like rain, like it gradually changes them. That's why you don't notice it immediately. I'm gonna put in these guys here and here. And we'll have wheat at these corners. Something about it is really nice if I just have them countering each other, you know? Some like low-key symmetry. Me doing symmetry? Never. We'll use 2 of these potato plants. Oh, Ryan, hello, hello. Yes, I did switch the cloud settings to private. I have a link code now, so that people can join who I actually want to help build, because I do have community members that I trust to help with the rebuild scenario. But yeah, I did change it to be safe. And I'll probably open it to the public again at some point once we finish building, and it'll just be at a time when I can actively monitor, because I was explaining earlier, like, I'm not gonna be... It'd be sad, but I'm not gonna be, like, horribly upset if someone destroys something I built, like I just rebuild it. But I really don't want anyone to mess up the builds that my community has helped with. Like, that would be awful. That would be awful, and I would not forgive them ever. We have this. I'm just gonna have this path going in here. We have these little sections that are available. I think I want to get the water wheel kind of cordoned off over here. I don't want it to be accessible. We'll just have a little stuff in the way here. Actually, maybe I get this and put it here. And then put the driftwood here at the edge. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. And then the rest of this, we're just gonna build up a bit. So we have that little farm section. I think I would like to do, like how Puddles did, flowers along the upper edge of the greenhouse. I think that would look really nice. But I do also want to have some, like, regular plants and stuff. Maybe a little section over here that's just, like, storage, or maybe here. Like, not storage. Things that you would need while farming. So, like, we could put, like, a little shovel up or something. I'm not sure exactly what items in the game would match that vibe. I think this greenhouse is really cute so far, though. I want to put frames in here. Would that be cute? Certainly could be. Then I got, hold on, I got the little corner ones. No, I really want to put the last one in over there. Can I reach this? Oh, no, no, no. Let me go down there. We're so cooked. No, I can't get through. We're never gonna have that one. Oh wait, I can just break the glass and go in that way. Hold on. We're so back. I think I might have to download the Pokopia soundtrack. I recommend. I think it's pretty calming. Okay, we're just gonna put this little guy in right here. Yippee! I don't think you can put them around the water wheel itself, so we're just gonna call that finished. I'm gonna have to do this in Magnemite again. We do. Window, window. What do you mean? Yippee! I can't wait to have the bubble ability. I hope you can bubble while you're Magnemite, otherwise it's gonna be really annoying. I feel like we're not gonna be able to be Magnemite and bubbled at the same time, and I'm gonna get annoyed. I did not change my schedule, guys. We are currently having a stream week, which is celebrating how we hit the fundraiser goal for Pride Month. We were raising funds for Lambda Legal. They are a legal org that protects LGBTQ+ rights, and Liz the Lass made a creator team to do like a fundraiser. And it was really successful. We hit the overall goal we had of 30K. Yeah, it was a really good time. I don't even know what else I want in here. I for sure want to put a tree. I guess we can have some lepa berries in here, whatever. A restful little area for perhaps a Pokemon. Oh, I don't know if I want... Yeah, I like that better than I liked the others. I don't know if I want the super colorful little things I made for the other section of the island. The colorful little benches. They're really nice, just not ideal for the vision I have for this area. I want to add these too. And the rest of this can just be green. So that's pretty. I would kind of like to have a lamp here if we have one. We do have the little surface lights. That's not exactly what I'm picturing. I would like to get a garden lantern. That does mean I probably need to dig down under the ground here to make a wireless transmitter. Let's see if this one will reach. Yes, okay. Yes, that one works. Cool, cool. Need our gravel. Gravel. And then, of course, we need dirt and grass. Okay. Oh, I forgot the water. I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot the den was done. Oh no, we were having a storm when I first started streaming, actually, like with thunder, which is not very common. I guess it's more common in the summer, but like overall, we don't get a lot of like thunder level storms. It's usually just a light drizzle or an absolute deluge, but like, you know how it is. Okay, so I want a little garden lantern there. The leaf dens can be occupied now. I guess I could continue. Oh, not gonna do that. We could put the path of gravel extending here. Can you get out of the way, bro? No. I didn't do anything to him. What do you mean could you not do that? Not do what? Out of my house. So we're doing this. I could put another flower in here. Or we could do these bushes. I haven't used any of these yet. Okay. So far, so good. So garden lantern over there. And then I said this could be like a supply spot, maybe? I don't know. We have little neighborhoods over here. This is a really cute greenhouse so far. I'm kind of vibing with it. I don't think I have decent furniture for these houses, so I do want it to be personal for them. Oh, I could also have one of these. What? There's at least one habitat that uses those that we could put in here, and I think we might still need to get that habitat, so... Let's see, we have... Registered. Not all Pokemon registered in this area. What? What? In this area, not all Pokemon registered. Known registered. What do you mean you can't show me? Clearly there are habitats here that aren't full. What setting am I doing incorrectly? I'm gonna try it again. Hold on. Oh, it's not showing. Okay, hold on. All. Not all Pokemon registered. I'm assuming this is for this area. Ones that we don't have fully registered. We need... I know there's one that has the little bird thing. Perhaps I did already get that villager. Or that Pokemon, I mean. So we've gotten quite a few of them here. We do need to make a bathtub with cleaning supplies. There are some Pokemon habitats that I know and just haven't made, which is kind of rough. Oh my goodness, hello! Hi Steven, how's it going? I'm looking carefully through these habitats to see if there are any we could make at the moment. We could definitely make a welcoming resort habitat somewhere. We could definitely make these vending machine ones. I wish not everything was on the was a window, because I could for sure make the shower one too. What is this? Oh, but it's a hot spring. Okay, we'll make that elsewhere. I don't see any more habitats that could go in here except for maybe these. We could definitely do the little berries. We're waiting on a Pokemon to come here that we're gonna move into the greenhouse, so we'll probably move this stuff back where it goes. Like, I took the Chansey plant from here. We're reusing resources. Let me go check it out. Are you also gonna landscape around the pond outside? Probably not tonight, but for sure I will. I'm gonna make everything look pretty, but we're coming to the point where we're gonna have to wrap up for the evening. What do I want here? I have the bird. I wanted the berry basket. We want the little berry baskets. Where would they be? Oh, here. I want one berry basket to go with my little my little bird house. Yippee. Does the greenhouse count as a house? Or does it not because of the windows going all the way to the ground level? I don't think it does count as a habitat on its own if the windows go all the way to the end, does it? No, it does not. Okay, we're gonna do a little berry basket and birdhouse build here. Get our little berry baskets out. Might move this over, do a little... Oh, Aiden, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for being a member for almost 4 years. In 2 months, you're gonna get the gold sparkle on your rainbow leaf. That is insane. Absolutely wild. Thank you so much. You said, whoa, that's a long time. A long time what? Okay. We've got this. This is cute. Another little habitat where we can perchance get a new villager. I think I'm gonna put in another tree over here as well because I just really want another tree. Want some more height in there, and then we are gonna do the little shelves for other plants as well. I'm gonna take this guy. Chesto tree. Oh, Vertigirl, I don't know if I said hi to you, but hi, I have seen you in the chat. How are you? Like I saw something about glitter. Proof that I do read things. I just get super distracted. Okay. Yeah, I think this is cute. I cannot wait to start draping vines all over it like it deserves. But I'm thinking we have a little shelf like up here. And again, I want to emphasize this is inspired by Puddles. If you haven't seen Puddles' Island, I posted it just the other day on YouTube. So you can go and see the vibes. Puddles is so insanely talented. It was an honor to visit their island and their greenhouse was just super inspiring to me. I thought it was so cool. So the way I've done the houses here is very similar to how they did. And then the shelf too. I think those are the only 2 elements that I borrowed from Puddles' greenhouse, but man, were they good. I'm gonna take maybe the middle one out of here. This one is 1 longer, I think. Okay. So now we can put little flowers and such up here, just to kind of add to the vibe. More plants in our greenhouse could never be a bad thing. Tall ones over here, perhaps. Okay, wait, the tall ones are kind of mogging these, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We might just put the tall ones all the way around. Oops. We might go ahead and put in these others. I put a red or a pink rose on the other side, so we'll try these. I don't think I have any other colors right now, so I will have to use this red too. Go ahead and do this. Put a red one here. And then our little orange lilies. Isn't that beautiful? Just having a little shelf like that at the top. I wonder if I can place the vines from here or if they'd fall. Here are my vines. Oh, we are so back. We might be cooking. I'll put some here coming down. This is so pretty. I want some outside as well. I hate it when the Pokemon shut the doors for me. Like, I have nothing. I have no way to get out of there. also gonna lead our little pathway into this area. I think I put all my stone blocks away. Not these. Okay, actually, we're back. Doing this. We're gonna do 4-piece going into here. Cool. We'll do 1 cobblestone. Am I out? I am out of PP. Whatever, dude. Literally whatever, dude. Okay. Suzanne, welcome in. How's it going? We're currently working on my greenhouse. We're working on the pathway outside now. We've kind of done the majority of the work for the inside. It's definitely not 100% done, but it's getting there. It's getting there. So this is the interior here. Coming in, we have a little farm area, perhaps a very small farm, considering... Well, I have like an actual farm elsewhere, so I just didn't want the whole thing. The honeycomb looks so beautiful through here, by the way. We are going to add another garden lantern and such, and I'm probably going to fill in this with a bunch of different types of flowers, I think. Just to showcase the variety in the game. I feel like that would be really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and start here, actually. I can go later and see if there are any varieties that I don't have, but that we do have planted that I could add to this. That's one really cool thing I've found about Pokopia, and I've said this before. I think that all the flowers look so good, even if they're like super disorganized. If you just put random flowers everywhere, they still look phenomenal. Like, I think they did a really good job with the flower design overall in this game. It just looks so beautiful. Even when the composure is a mess. I have a lot of blue flowers in my pockets for some reason. There's some of these mayhaps. Oh, not on the gravel, maybe. Well, I'm so happy to hear that, Suzanne. Thank you. Evelyn, welcome back. Do some pink grass over here, maybe. I would really like another shrub somewhere, but I don't know if this is the right area for it. Put some little clovers right here. I want to get different types of flowers because there are so many different colors that we don't have represented, so I'm going to leave these others open for now. So yeah, this will be just like a little flower field in the corner. These green squares might be too big for this area, I think. Just because we only have... I might have to get rid of these. I don't know. I do like having a habitat here that I could use for one of the villagers, though. The idea is that Sprigatito and Rowlet, I believe... Or no, Blossom is going to come here. We're just waiting on her. She spawns at our little Chansey plant out here, so we just have to wait for her to show up, and then we can put her in the greenhouse. We did also have an issue with the waterfall. I made a waterfall inside for the water wheel, and it came out this side too because we have a wood partition up here. But then somebody had the stellar idea of just making it a pond and keeping it, and I think low-key that would be super cool. Like, that's something I haven't seen before, and I think that's it's fun to have this happen just, like, accidentally. Like, that was unplanned. Anyway, guys, I do need to go make myself dinner. I am so appreciative of you guys for stopping by. Suzanne, Green Bean, it's so good to see you. Milkshake, hello. How is it going? I'm so sorry to be heading out, as some of you are just getting here. This is just day 1, though, of a full stream week that we're doing. I will be live again this late on Wednesday, so if you weren't available for any of the other times, which are all going to be at noon my time. Noon my time is 8.5 hours before right now. It's Eastern time, noon Eastern time. I go live at 12:15 on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I will go ahead and say tomorrow, for those of you showing up for my 12:15 stream, I do have a doctor appointment, unfortunately, at 11. It should be short, but if it isn't, like, I will just have to start the stream late. I am going to pin a message in chat about it because I'll probably schedule it in advance for 12:15. I might make it 12:30 just to give myself a few extra minutes. But, you can see the full schedule on my Instagram, my Twitter, or on the post tab here on YouTube if you'd like to check out what we're doing each day. Tomorrow, we're actually doing my first ever play for Date Everything. So that should be fun. I've never played it. It is apparently a little inappropriate, so this is a content warning for any of my young viewers. Like, it is going to be at least PG-13 tomorrow. I don't know what all is in Date Everything, but we're gonna try it tomorrow. And for those of you, again, that can't make the 12:15 p.m. time, I will also be doing Date Everything on Wednesday because I wanted to make sure both times got it. Furthermore, we're going to be doing community games on Thursday and Friday. So the Date Everything is the next 2 days. Thursday and Friday, we're going to be doing Among Us and Mecha Chameleon. Not in that order. Mecha Chameleon is Thursday. Yeah, thank you guys so much for such a fun little first stream day. I'm so happy with this greenhouse that we've built. I can't wait to continue embellishing it, for sure with hella vines, at least. Like, are you kidding? How cute is this? You can just put vines anywhere. This game is like 90% me putting vines on things. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow and for the rest of this week. Thanks again for helping us hit our Pride Month goal for this to even happen. Yeah, I'm excited too. I can't wait to start Date Everything, bro. I think it's gonna be so silly, so funny. And also, there's probably, we're gonna have votes on which characters are the hottest, like which ones we would actually date. Obviously, I wouldn't date any of them because I really like my boyfriend Abel, but you know what I mean. Okay. Goodbye, guys. I hope you have a brilliant rest of your night.